So you're thinking about your online privacy, right? And you've probably hit that classic wall, the VPN question. Should you shell out a few bucks for a paid service, or is one of those free ones good enough? It's a huge question, so in this breakdown, we're going to settle it once and for all. Okay, let's get right into it because this is the question that trips everyone up. On one hand, you've got free, and I mean, who doesn't love free? But on the other hand, this is about your digital security, your private data. So is paying for a VPN a smart investment, or is it just an unnecessary cost? Let's figure it out. We're going to kick things off with a big one, the most important piece of the puzzle, security. Let's be honest, this is the main reason you're even looking for a VPN, and it's where you'll find the biggest, most glaring differences. And yeah, this slide pretty much says it all, doesn't it? When we're talking about your privacy, it's a choice between a solid, reliable shield with a paid service or something with some pretty serious cracks in it. So what exactly are those serious risks? Let's get into the details. So what do you actually get for your money? Well, first off, much stronger encryption. That's like the digital armor for your data. Paid services can afford the best. Second, and this is absolutely crucial, they have clear no logs policies. That means they have a sworn promise not to track what you do online. And finally, you get awesome safety nets like a kill switch, which instantly cuts your connection if the VPN drops so you're never accidentally exposed. Now, on the flip side, free VPNs, well, they come with some major compromises. The encryption is often weaker, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of using a VPN. Worse, many of them actually log your activities. Why would they do that? That's where we get to the real catch. And some of them might even bundle in malware or just spam you with ads. And there it is. This is how they make money. The old saying is true. If you're not paying for the product, you are the product. A free VPN provider has bills to pay, and a very common way to do that is by selling your browsing history to advertisers. So that privacy you thought you were getting, you might actually be giving it away. Okay, security is a huge deal, but what about just using the internet? Let's talk about the day-to-day experience, how these services actually affect your speed and what you can access. The difference in performance is just as dramatic as it is with security. A paid VPN is built to be fast and reliable. A free one? You're almost guaranteed a slow, limited, and frankly, frustrating experience. This isn't just a minor annoyance. It can make streaming or gaming basically impossible. The reason paid VPNs are so much better is simple. They invest in huge networks of high-speed servers all across the globe. This means you get a blazing fast connection for whatever you're doing, and all those server locations, that's what lets you bypass those annoying geo-blocks and watch content from anywhere in the world. With free VPNs, you get the opposite. They have just a handful of servers, and they are always jam-packed with other users, which absolutely kills your speed. On top of that, nearly all of them will put a strict cap on your data. You might get a couple of gigabytes a month, which makes them pretty useless for anything beyond checking a few emails. So let's just pause for a second and look at the scoreboard. This table lays it out perfectly. In the top three categories, security, privacy, and speed, the paid option is reliable, guaranteed, and unlimited. The free option, it's a huge gamble on every single point. But wait, there's more. It's not just about the basics. What about all the extra bells and whistles, the features that make your life easier and safer? Let's see how they stack up there. And you probably guessed it, this is another clean sweep. A paid VPN is a complete, professional toolkit for your digital life. A free VPN is usually just a very basic one-trick pony, if you're lucky. So what's in that professional toolkit? Well, you can connect multiple devices at the same time, your laptop, your phone, your tablet, everything. If you run into a problem, there's actual customer support, often 24/7. You also get cool advanced tools like split tunneling, which lets you decide which apps use the VPN, and some even throw in malware protection. A free service, on the other hand, is totally bare bones. You get the connection, and that is it. There is no one to help you if something goes wrong, and your experience is constantly getting interrupted by pop-up ads or please to upgrade now. All right, we've laid out all the evidence, so let's bring it all home. Based on everything we've talked about, how do you decide which one is actually the right choice for you? Let's make this really simple. Look, a free VPN isn't completely useless. There are a couple of very specific situations where it might be okay. For example, if you just need to connect to public Wi-Fi at a coffee shop for 5 minutes to check something non-sensitive, or for extremely light browsing where speed and privacy really aren't a big deal. However, and this is a big however, for basically everything else, a paid VPN is the only way to go. If you actually care about your privacy, if you want to stream movies, download files, or play games, or if you plan on using a VPN every day, you absolutely need the security, speed, and features that only a paid service can deliver. So we'll leave you with this final thought. When it comes to your online privacy, you're gonna pay a price one way or another. There's no escaping it. The real question is, will you pay with a few dollars for a service that protects you, or will you pay with your personal data for one that sells you out? The choice is yours.